Tuesday. As always, I am Ayansa J. Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, the mojo on Radio for the Cosmos, 222.9 The Mothership, Radio for the Cosmos. And if you are an Aquarius, not Aquarius, if you are an Aries or a Scorpio, today is your turn up day of the week as Tuesday is ruled by Mars and Mars's higher octave, Pluto. And this is your Mars ruled Ogun venerated Tuesday. And in the Orisha traditions, it's Ojo Ishegun or Day of Victory. So, what mountains are you going to be conquering today? Start with taking a look at the tools that Ogun already put in your hands. He does own all of them. And 9 is on the daily numerology. And 9 is the number sacred to his Orisha wife, Oya, my mama. Winnie, oh, Ashe. So that means that there may be some changes, some transformations going on, some changes in your road, some changes in your direction in life. If so, make sure it's aligned for the better, embrace the changes, and put it on cruise control. Your future self will thank you later. For general spirituality, 9 is the number of intuition and also the ending of cycles. So y'all aren't too far off. There is one road that closes for another one to open. Ashe. And it is the 8th Tuesday of spring equinox, third of Taurus season, and tonight the moon is waning in the house of Pisces. So put your intuition into action and stop ignoring those higher downloads. Your future self, once again, will thank you later. I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, we're going to talk more about what's going on today in the orbit rotation tube. This is 222.9 The Mothership, Radio for the Cosmos. Beam up. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio celebrates 5 years on the airwaves. On 222 February 22nd, we celebrate 7 old school music rotations dedicated to the preservation of the musical genius of our ancestors. We've been spinning the rare cuts, pulling the jewels off the B-sides, and feeding your soul 7 different ways. And these planetary rotations are aligned with the daily ruling planets and the 7 main Orisha. We celebrate 5 years of spiritual teachings, highlights of special artists, cosmic ear hustles with everyday people, and everyday cosmic weather forecasts. We celebrate infusions with DJ Black Ice. We celebrate 5 years of wisdom sharing, building, and soul feeding groove. So if you have been enjoying the music, the mystics, and the mojo, then use the links in the description box of this video to show your support to 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio, whether it be a singular donation or make it a monthly thing. No amount is too great or small, so let's come together as one cosmic nation under the groove and keep 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio on the air for years to come. Celebrating 5 years. Ashe. All right, and we're back. Okay, so if you haven't already, make sure that you have signed the email list so that you can stay abreast on what's going on in the Mothership's orbit. I'm available for reads doing the Mothership's mentorship and guidance hotline at 314-200-0368. And speaking of, let me get to your daily tarot message brought to you by the Comedic Tarot deck, and my tools daily messages are always for the fellas. Ladies, I got y'all on Moon Day, my Eclectic Collective on Wednesday, General on Thursday, Saturday for the Karmics, and Sunday for anyone it lands on. By the way, make sure you guys check out my Cards on the Table tarot segment. All right? Ashe. Okay, so what's today's question? Fellas, in what ways are your energies and directions on the physical plane changing directions. Okay. Well, damn. Well, somebody just walked away from the crossroad. I only asked for one, but this card gave me four. Three are in the root chakra and one is in the black. So some of you are coming out of root chakra survival mode living, and that's good. The three root chakra cards were anger, energy, strength. So you transformed, because 9 is number of Oya is transformation. So you transformed your energy of anger into an energy of strength. And you took a pause from the cause from life to do that with the space card coming up. You know SU and Ogun kick it tough, and these red and black cards are talking. Now, Orishas do not talk through tarots, okay? But they do speak through their colors and their numbers and their essences. We'll say that. And so when you were presented with a crossroad to keep putting your energy towards your anger, you chose to instead turn it into strength. And the universe saw that. So this is where you're changing directions internally. Good stuff. I'm liking this. What's at the bottom of the deck? Success. Oh man, there's some men transforming into divine masculines out there, and I am here for it. Good job, fellas. Okay, so let's pull a black rose off the vine. Let's see. Okay. Because someone you were really inspired by you found out was sneaky. And they boiled your blood by playing with your heartstrings. That's probably why you let your energy drop from your heart down to your root for a while. And now you're graduating past that place. Good stuff. Again, good work, fellas. Now, let's see what the Comedic Tarot deck has to say about what this inner transformation is about to result for you externally. Let's see. New love with the Two of Cups. So many of you are changing directions. I'm hearing the Joe song, Don't Want to Be a Player No More. You're getting ready to come into divine union because you learned how to turn your anger into strength. And that gave it divine purpose. And when you work more in divine purpose, it's time for your divine counterpart. I'm loving it. I'm getting all these cups. 4 cups, 7 of cups. Now this means that before the 2 of cups can come, you will be tested with another 7 cups. Now, of course, the universe is going to give you a pop quiz, a final exam, before really handing over the diploma. So with the 7 of cups and the 4 of cups, card of refusal, you will be given other illusions. You will be tempted with things that resemble what you walked away from. And you do have to pass this test in order for your true love to come through. Pass the test, and not only will you get new love, you get new everything with 9 of Cups. Now, I gotta tell y'all, my Comedic Tarot deck is kind of mean, and I have never had a reading where every card I drew was a cup. Because you elevated your anger into strength and transformed it into power, you are now ready to manifest the love you really wanted deep inside. Because finally, you are in a place to protect that love, even from yourself. Congratulations. Alrighty then, so there's my tarot message. Should you need some guidance and counseling, give me a call on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. I am Ayansa J. Muse, and this is Radio for the Cosmos, 222.9 The Mothership. Be using the tools already in your hand is stepping out on faith in practical action. Ogun. The Mars Collection from the Mothership Mystic Boutique. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we're back. So, time for today's channel song in Mystic Groove. Here's music from the Whispers. And the beat goes on. Just like my love, everlasting. It reminds me of the heartbeat. Ogun does work a lot with the heart. And it reminds me of God's love, everlasting. This is 222.9 The Mothership, radio for the cosmos. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit.